Hey, what's going on? Benji Kaiser today, talking about the workflow of a graphic designer. So how to onboard a new client, how to get things started, how to save time, money, energy, and just really annoyance, and making sure that you onboard a client efficiently and your project gets started and you have all the information you need. So I hope these tips help you. These are some tips I use every single day in my job as a graphic designer / digital marketing manager. And I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in graphic design, so I've spent a lot of time learning about graphic design and now in the professional industry. So I hope these tips help you out. All right, the first tip is gonna be, do you have an onboarding process? This is key. Do you have automation with sending emails? Do you have sheets and documents for them to fill out? This will save you time in constantly emailing your client back and forth. Hey, I need this, now I need this. Oh, that was wrong, I actually need it this way. And so if you have, for instance, I use Google Sheets. If you have a Google Sheet that you can have all of the criteria you need here, and then they have a cell here, and they fill out that cell, they supply you with everything you need, and then you're good to go. You're ready to start your project, like no big deal. Also, that can be queued by an automated email that you have already set up. You just input the client name and you launch it, send it out, and the project starts. Another thing to think about as you're onboarding a client is, do you have a proposal system? So do you have like a PDF with the cost of the project, the spec details, all that they can just sign, shoot back to you, you can jump right in and get started. These are some details you should really be thinking about in onboarding new clients and developing a workflow. And as we're going through the video, if you're thinking, man, this is great, I'd love to implement this into my life as a designer or into my freelance business, but I wouldn't really know like where to just get some good grips and get started. Well, I am actually creating a course that's coming out in the coming months, and you can get on the early bird special. I'll be giving away 25 free courses to 25 people on the early bird list, and everybody else I'll be giving a substantial discount code to, so you really can't go wrong jumping on the email list. So you can just head down in the description below, jump on the early bird email list, and this course will give you the sheets and walk you through everything you need to really knock out a great project management system. Next, do you have a project management system where you can see where the workflow is actually sitting? A lot of times I find designers waste so much time because they're trying to figure out where all of their projects are. They're trying to figure out, okay, what do I need from that client, or what do I need from this client, and where's this project at, or what do I need to be doing, or where's that resource? And if you have a project management system, I use a project management system that allows me to see where everything is at once. And it's very helpful to me because I don't have to waste time tracking through emails or texts, trying to figure out what is needed for the specific project. Now, when you have one or two clients, that really isn't a big concern. I mean, you can remember where you're at. But as you grow, and do you want to grow? That's the question. If you want to grow, you better be developing a system in order to make sure that you can scale and scale quickly. The third tip I want to say is, do you have a folder structure? I see a lot of designers spending hours a week just looking for design files because they don't know where they put them. If you organize your folders well, you will save time and money. Think about how much money you're worth. Are you worth $35, $50, $100, $200 an hour? If you waste a couple hours a week, you've wasted anywhere from $200 to $600 or something along those lines. It's pretty crazy how much that can add up, how much we overlook that aspect. So that'll definitely help you in your workflow process. Another thing I want to stress is stick to the process. There's gonna be a lot of times you're gonna have a rush job. You're gonna say, I don't want to put that in that right folder. I don't want to input this into the project management system. Let's just get it done and move it on. But what happens when a client needs a change? What happens when you have to find that file? What happens when anything could happen? That's my point. And so use the system, stick to the process. It's extremely important. I hope these tips have helped you on understanding my workflow and my creative process in onboarding a new client, as well as working through the client process with them. If you're curious about any more questions, you can grab the question submit form below, submit a question directly to me, and I'll be sure to answer that on the YouTube channel. That's kind of how I handle questions that I answer on the channel. I'm Benji Kaiser of benjikaiser.com. Don't forget to sign up to the early bird special, jump on that course, and I'll see you here on the next episode.